Pablo Escobar owned a motorcycle worth $15 million, but that's not even the most interesting part of this story. Hidden beneath his luxury prison was a fortune so vast that treasure hunters are still searching for it 30 years after his death. But here's the thing. Every single one of these billionaire criminal bunkers, no matter how secure, no matter how much money was poured into them, they all failed spectacularly. Today, we're revealing the most secure luxury vaults ever built by history's most notorious criminals. And wait until you see number 3. It's a bunker so sophisticated that even the FBI couldn't crack it for months, but it had one fatal flaw that brought down the entire operation. When you have billions in illegal money, where do you hide it? These aren't your average safe deposit boxes. We're talking about underground fortresses with hydraulic doors, secret tunnels that connect to sewer systems, and vaults filled with more cash than most countries have in their treasuries. But here's what's absolutely mind-blowing. Despite spending millions on security, despite hiring the best engineers, despite building what they thought were impenetrable fortresses, every single one of these criminal bunkers was eventually discovered and raided. In this video, I'm going to take you inside the most secure luxury vaults ever built, reveal the insane amounts of money hidden inside them, and show you exactly how each one failed. From Pablo Escobar's prison palace to a modern-day bunker that hid $205 million in cash, these stories will blow your mind. And stick around because the last bunker on our list contains a secret so shocking that when authorities finally cracked it open, it changed everything we thought we knew about criminal wealth. Before we dive into these incredible bunkers, you need to understand something crucial about criminal wealth. When you're operating outside the law, security isn't just about protecting money, it's about survival. These criminals didn't just build vaults, they created entire ecosystems designed to protect their empires. Some focused on static physical structures for storing liquid wealth. Others built dynamic evasion systems with escape tunnels and safe houses. But the most sophisticated criminals, they turned the power of the state itself into their personal firewall. Yet here's the paradox that governs every single one of these stories. Despite billions invested in elaborate designs, these criminal sanctuaries universally failed. And it's rarely because of technological breaches. The collapse almost always comes down to fundamental human vulnerabilities: betrayal, corruption, or sophisticated law enforcement intelligence. Let's start with something that looks like a luxury resort, but hides one of the most ingenious bunkers ever discovered. In late 2024, Chilean police raided a property in the Konchali district of Santiago. From the outside, it looked like any other wealthy person's villa, complete with an indoor swimming pool, waterfall shower, poolside bar, billiards table, and even a private cinema room. Every room screamed narco-style luxury. Crystal chandeliers hung from the ceilings, high-end electronics filled every corner, and the whole place had that unmistakable look of drug money excess. But here's where it gets incredible. The most astonishing feature was hidden beneath the pool deck. Investigators discovered that the base of an outdoor shower by the pool concealed the entrance to a secret bunker. By lifting the shower floor, authorities accessed a hidden underground space that the gang used as their secure stash spot. Inside this concrete fortress, officers found stockpiles of drugs, cash, and weapons. The bunker even had living quarters with all the comforts needed for anyone hiding there. Chilean media dubbed it the lujoso narco bunker de Konchali, the opulent narco bunker of Konchali. But like every bunker on this list, this poolside paradise couldn't last. Police arrested 3 individuals at the scene and seized the entire property. The poolside bunker's defeat revealed how even neighborhood-level criminals try to mimic the kingpins by building lavish, hidden strongholds, only to lose everything to law enforcement. Now here's a bunker that would make any spy movie jealous. Adolfo Macías, known as Fito, was the leader of the Los Choneros gang and one of Ecuador's most wanted criminals. After escaping from prison in 2024, he went into hiding, and authorities spent months trying to track him down. In June 2025, they finally found him in a swanky 3-story coastal mansion in Manta. But Fito wasn't just hiding in the house, he was hiding under it. During a 10-hour joint police-military raid, officers discovered something incredible. Hidden under the stone floor of the house was a camouflage trapdoor. When they lifted the heavy tile panel, it revealed a staircase descending 5 meters underground into a fully equipped bunker. This wasn't just a hole in the ground. Fito's underground lair was a small but livable suite complete with air conditioning, electricity, a bed, a fan, and a refrigerator. Above ground, the luxury home featured a personal gym and entertainment room for added comfort. The bunker's entrance was ingeniously disguised under floor tiles in the laundry area and could only be operated by a mechanism from inside. Fito probably thought this high-security vault would keep him safe from capture indefinitely. But here's the thing about even the most sophisticated bunkers. They're only as good as the intelligence trying to find them. The massive manhunt eventually led authorities right to his door, and the hidden bunker proved useless once they discovered its secret. Fito was arrested peacefully and promptly sent to a high-security prison before being extradited to the U.S. on trafficking charges. His luxurious hideout, complete with its covert bunker, now stands as evidence of the futile extremes criminals reach to evade justice. This next bunker represents a complete evolution in criminal security thinking, and it's absolutely genius. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was declared a billionaire by Forbes, with prosecutors estimating his fortune at $14 billion. But here's what's fascinating. Despite this massive wealth, El Chapo deliberately chose to live in modest, unremarkable safe houses. His notorious Culiacan safe house was located in a neighborhood called Libertad, Freedom. The house was valued at just $183,000 and deliberately lacked the typical ostentation found in other narco properties. No swimming pool, no lavish amenities, nothing that would draw attention. But the real genius was hidden in the bathroom. In February 2014, Mexican Marines had Guzman completely surrounded. They had him trapped with no way out, or so they thought. When authorities searched the house, they discovered that the bathtub in the single bathroom concealed an access point to a tunnel system connected directly to the local sewage network. This wasn't just any tunnel. The bathtub was equipped with a hydraulic system that could raise it in next to no time, enabling rapid mechanical deployment. This allowed Guzman to escape instantly with his mistress and maid as law enforcement descended on the house. The engineering was remarkable. While the physical security of the house was breached by law enforcement surrounding the premises, the tactical security of the internal tunnel system provided the delay he needed for immediate escape. But even this sophisticated system had a fatal flaw. It required advanced intelligence to be effective. The ultimate failure wasn't architectural, but stemmed from an intelligence failure that allowed law enforcement to locate him in the first place. After its seizure, the government repaired the damage, tiled over the spot where the tub and tunnel entry had been, and paved it with concrete. The house was later featured as a prize in the Mexican National Lottery, transforming a high-tech operational base into a cheap giveaway. Get ready for this one, because what Mexican authorities found in this next bunker defies belief. In March 2007, Mexican authorities raided the Mexico City mansion of Liagon, a Chinese-Mexican businessman accused of supplying drug cartels with illicit chemicals. What they discovered became the stuff of legend. Over $205 million in cash was piled from floor to ceiling throughout the upscale home. Bundles of US $100 bills were stuffed in closets, suitcases, and walls, weighing an estimated 2 tons in total. It was the largest cash seizure in drug enforcement history at the time, but it wasn't just US dollars. Agents also found 17 million pesos and 201,000 euros, plus luxury vehicles and firearms scattered throughout the property. Liagon's mansion was located in the elite Lomas de Chapultepec neighborhood and featured all the trappings of wealth: swimming pool, elevator, marble floors, and spacious entertaining areas. But its main purpose had become an enormous personal bank vault for illicit funds. Photos from the raid showed authorities displaying a veritable wall of money, bricks of cash neatly arranged after being hauled out of hidden compartments. The site underscored the excesses of drug profits and the lengths criminals go to store value outside the banking system. Liagon claimed the money was being held for a Mexican government official, a claim never proven, but he fled overseas as the scandal broke. He was eventually arrested and extradited back to Mexico in 2016 to face drug trafficking and money laundering charges. This mansion vault showed the dark side of criminal wealth through sheer overwhelming quantity and secrecy. Yet it too failed spectacularly. The cash was confiscated and divided among government agencies. The Mexican government even auctioned off Yegon's luxury mansion, once valued around $5 million, after stripping it of the hidden fortune. And now we reach the most notorious criminal bunker of all time, a place so outrageous it sounds like fiction. La Catedral wasn't just Pablo Escobar's hideout. It was his personal five-star fortress disguised as a prison. Built in 1991 and perched high in the mountains overlooking Medellin, this facility had amenities that most luxury resorts would envy. Picture this: a full-size soccer field, a jacuzzi, a sauna, a waterfall-fed pool, an industrial kitchen, a bar and disco with big-screen TVs, and even a private nightclub. Escobar handpicked his own guards and filled La Catedral with marble floors, fine food, expensive liquor, and hosted the Colombian national football team for matches on his private pitch. He regularly entertained associates with stuffed turkey, caviar, fresh salmon, and champagne, all while officially imprisoned. The prison became known as Hotel Escobar or Club Medellin for its lavish comfort. But here's the most incredible part. Despite the outward appearances of barbed wire and armed sentries, La Catedral was designed to keep Escobar's enemies out, not keep him in. The arrangement was a complete farce. Escobar continued to run his cocaine empire from within, even ordering hits on rivals from the safety of his luxury bunker. After a year of this charade, Colombian authorities finally attempted to transfer Escobar to a real prison. But the drug kingpin simply walked out of La Catedral's gates and vanished in July 1992. His most secure prison had spectacularly failed as a vault to contain him. The episode ended with Escobar's escape and eventual death in a 1993 shootout, exposing the extreme corruption and dark side of wealth that made his accommodations possible. Today, the ruins of La Catedral stand as a ghostly reminder of how Escobar's opulence subverted justice itself. But here's what makes Escobar's story even more fascinating. 30 years after his death, the persistent rumor of cash and gold hidden across Colombia continues to captivate treasure hunters. His vast empire was rapidly dismantled after his death, with enemies seizing liquid money and the Colombian government confiscating properties. In 2014, during the demolition of an Escobar-associated mansion in Miami Beach that had been seized by U.S. authorities in 1987, workers discovered a large, locked safe hidden within the structure. The discovery instantly revived the mythology of hidden narco wealth, but the safe's contents remain a mystery to this day. Here's something most people never think about. What happens to all this seized criminal wealth? The process of asset forfeiture reveals a severe disparity between estimated criminal wealth and actual recoverable value. Under federal law, property is subject to forfeiture if it's traceable to criminal activity, but the reality is much more complex. Take El Chapo's residences as an example. His Culiacan homes were valued by the government at approximately $1 million, yet when they were auctioned off, 3 of these homes sold for a collective total of only $227,340. A massive financial loss reflecting what experts call the tainted asset paradox. The less luxurious Culiacan safe house, valued at $130,000, failed entirely to attract any buyers when first put up for auction. While proceeds from successful sales were directed toward benefit programs in Mexico's poorest communities, the resulting revenue was negligible compared to the criminals' estimated fortune. Even more dramatic is the case of former Mexican security chief Genaro Garcia Luna, who used his position to protect the Sinaloa cartel. Beyond his criminal conviction, a civil court in Miami ordered him and his wife to pay over $2.4 billion in damages related to their corruption and money laundering scheme. From tropical mansions with underground escape bunkers to penthouses hiding millions in cash, these criminal bunkers were physical manifestations of illicit power and wealth. Each one blended luxury and security in hopes of outsmarting law enforcement. Marble jacuzzis inside private prisons, cinemas and pools atop secret tunnels, gold-plated cars in hidden garages, closets overflowing with cash. These were the trappings of criminal success that ultimately became their undoing. The very opulence and arrogance that led them to build such vaults also drew unwanted attention. In every case, authorities eventually penetrated the fortress, found the secret key, or followed the money trail. Whether through a drug lord's panicked escape, a commando raid breaking down hidden doors, or forensic accountants tracing dirty money to luxury mansions, each of these supposedly impenetrable bunkers failed spectacularly. The fall of each bunker highlights a simple truth. Criminal wealth built on violence and corruption cannot hide forever. For all the steel doors, concrete walls, and lavish furnishings, the criminals behind them face justice, and their prized lairs now stand empty or repurposed for the public good. Each seized luxury bunker serves as a cautionary tale that extravagant crime will meet an equally dramatic end. The only thing waiting inside these failed vaults is the inevitability of law enforcement catching up. No matter how much money you spend, no matter how sophisticated your security, no matter how deep you dig your bunker, if it's built on crime, it will eventually fall. And that's the ultimate lesson from these billionaire criminal bunkers. True security can never be bought with dirty money.